Hello, it's Etharal here, and today we're back once again with our Crusader Kings 2 Game of Thrones mod, where we've been playing as House Whitewolf in the north. We've claimed more than a little bit of land, to say the least. We've got, well, from the north, we've got all of Uswood, starting to go into the Rills, and we've got all the northern clans, all of Karhold. We do have, well, let's just pull it all up. It'd probably be the easiest way to go around it. So, we do have that's just a de jure, so we don't have those for Winterfell and such yet, but we are making some plans in that direction. Apparently we've only got a 2. Why are we down to 2? Oh, that'd be why, because of our infection. Our infection -3 to our stewardship. This guy really not doing too good, to say the least. This guy's stewardship 6 though, so he is doing better. When this guy does eventually die, which hopefully he will sooner rather than later by the looks of things, in a sense, because he's not really that great, to be perfectly honest. But we've just gotten this Shadowmoor, so we need to try and pass that out to somebody. So I'm just going to have a quick little look through the family, see if we can try and find anybody. I know it's not likely, but you never know. There's some people over there, but they're off in a different sort of area. There's so many people that have died, it's ridiculous. Right, so you have 2 sons. How about you? You have a son there. You have 2 sons. You've passed that on there, so you don't really have any there. Not really very many options for family members that are still alive, if I'm honest. We're struggling a little bit, to say the least. So let's have a look. So these people, who are you, no. You by any chance? No. So, right, so we could go down that vein, but that would be the case. So we can't invite you to court, though. Can we invite you to court? Invite to court, yes. So, yes. So let's invite you. And then, good for her. The legend fades, don't really care. I will accept your gracious invitation. Grant you the title of Shadowmoor. Brilliant. So that's 1 more land. So, right, we may need to get rid of another one. I don't know. Let's just have a look as well, see how it is that epidemics. There's still a winter fever going on, so we can't really do anything with that at the minute. I would like to try and improve some stuff, but I'm not going to be able to. So let's have a look in here, see if there's anything that we can do. An extra 55 men, extra 45 cavalry. That might not be terrible. Basic defenses, 180 gold. So, you know what? Heavy infantry, what do you reckon? Stables. Let's get some stables. Let's spend a bit of money and let's get some stables. So let's have a look. How are our vassals doing? They're still a little bit unhappy with us. What did he gain? My son has gained the kind trait. He's got chest pains. Well, that's not good. He's affectionate, rowdy. He is attractive as well, apparently. He should be more charitable. Gains the kind trait. He already has tried. Has not tried, kind. So, gains charitable. So this is a guy who is going to be, by the looks of things, quite popular if he does manage to, actually get to the point where he can, be somebody. What I want to try and do as well is I want to try and marry him off. I would ideally like to have married him to somebody, who could actually sort of inherit some, well, not inherit some lands, but could get some claims on some lands. But unfortunately, it seems that everybody is a little bit too old or too young to be able to actually inherit them. What about if we had a look through here? So you'd 7. You'd be perfect for that in that sense. What about you? You're 9. You have a weak claim on some lands there, so you're not really very much use. There's High Lordship of the Neck. So, right, do you have any... You have a sister here who's a Bolton, has a claim, but is already married, so actually they wouldn't be really very much use. Let's have a bit of a think, see what we can do. High Lordship of the Rills. Again, that's, not really very much use. The Rills. What about you? Do you have any? No. Do you have any? Well, you're 14, but you are betrothed to my kinsman. That would have been a perfect one to use. But, oh well, we'll deal with that at some point. Let's have a bit of a think. See if there's anybody else that we can get instead. Children. We're looking for the younger children generally. Could we arrange a betrothal between you and my son? No, because we'd prefer that, of course. How about you? Do you have any betrothed to you? You are... So you have none, so realistically there doesn't seem to be any, certainly any which are like duchy level, which is what we'd like. 5. Could we arrange betrothal between you and my son? Yes, we could. How old is my son? 13. So it'd be 8 years difference between them, but you know what? I think this could work. So send that, and let's see how this just goes. So you, because you are, the father, that means that when you die, Dara will get a claim, and so if she gets a claim, we can then use that claim to try and get all of the duchy of the Broken Branch into the family as well, which would be excellent. And at least that's the plan. We'll see how that one does go. It might not work as well as we want, but you never know, it could. So we can only try and see. How many force do you have? You're quite weak at the minute, but 6,000. You've still got more men than I do. So I'm not going to try and attack you anytime soon, I think. Oh, there we go. There is still some light to assuage any doubts. My rightful claim. I will adopt the words and ancestors of the Tyrell family. Ah. So you are now Tyrell, apparently. So long may the king live, sort of. Are you still? Actually, let's have a look. Are you back to... Yes, you're back to 5th of the 7th. So we should no longer be called the Lord Reaver as well, which is good. Because, well, as much as, I do like the fact that they've got that, it's a little bit annoying. And, who are you? You are still of the Iron Throne. So you did have Kingdom of the Iron Islands Empire. So apparently the Iron Islands Empire has split off from that. New Valyrian. Let's see, actually, let's have a look. What's going on here? That Khalasar is very, very big, as it always is. Not too much of a risk for us, but yeah. Well, we'll probably have to deal with that at some point. Important decisions are available. Are there actually any? Well, yes. Open the gates. That could be quite a nice one to get to do. How is it that this... Yeah, the winter fever is unfortunately still going, so... we're holding a coronation. Yep, we'll go along to that. Why not? We would really like to get rid of this. So weak claims can be pressed. You. What is this? So you are where? You're right down in the south. So weak claims can be pressed. Let's have a look. Let's have a bit of a check through these. Where are they? So me a favour. I don't care about that. Resonate too big. High Lordship of the Crossing. Why can we press High Lordship of the Crossing? Well, we can't because our liege lords are different. Not quite sure how we've got some of these. So, High Lordship of the Crossing. Again, these things just seem to be popping up. I mean, I'm not certainly complaining about them. We could claim some down there, but we can't actually because, well, quite simply, we are still in the north, and so the lieges don't match up, which is a problem and stops us from actually being able to do that. Oh. And what is this? The Dothraki. Many of the Khals have rallied into the same banner. The leader is mentioned. All is Drogo the Tyrant. The great Khal Drogo. Khal Drogo. I suspect not the one, given that that was centuries ago when the last one was there. And let's have a look. And new king on the Iron Throne in the Dothraki Sea. Look at how big that is. It is huge. And is that actually a whole empire? Actually, it's more than the whole empire, because that is the Dothraki Sea. Who are you? You're like one of the last remaining Khalasars that isn't under the Great Khan, or Karl even. So, Zar, what's this? Stay out of any factions. And he has sworn to stay out of factions. That's always good, because factions we don't want. Although we do have liege loyalists, which, is brilliant. So, they're going to help keep everything nice and simple. So, liege loyalists. Could we start a faction? Would a faction be of any use to us? Sansa. You probably would be if we could marry you, but we can't because you're already betrothed to somebody else, so that's not really of any use to us. So we're not going to do that one. We're not going to have a repeat of one of my old Warhammer games, which is where I did actually manage to do that and did manage to claim some land. So things are a little bit awkward at the minute. We're a little bit stuck with where to go, and we're kind of, in, oh yay, the illness has gone sweet up nuggets. Yeah, a little bit stuck as to where we can go exactly. It's just a bit of a shame to say the least. We really do need to look at trying to sort out. Oh, what's this? What's this? Money. Yes, extra money is always good. Right, so let's have a bit of a think. So let's have a look at the north. So where shall we send you to? You're probably not going to be able to do anything. Fabricate claims in Last River. Are you trying to go up there? No, you're not. You're going to change back down to here. I think, yes. You will oversee the province to bring in some more money. You will train children, yes. Build a spy network. Got discovery chance, 8%, not really very good. Is there any revolt risk happening in our lands? No, there isn't. So you're okay to just sort of sit around. Religions, they're all still the old gods, so that's great. So we've not really got anything we need to send the priest off to go and try and do. So everything looks like it's kind of just waiting. We really need to sort that out. At some point, I'll have to try and figure that one out. Ooh, my spy master is available. Vassals, is there anybody who's demanding sort of power? No, there isn't. Is there anybody who's better than this? Where is he? This guy, so 10, 12. So not really that much difference. Or an 11 there. So could we appoint commander, request council support? What I may do is I may change this guy, transfer him to be the spy master if he's actually 8, so we wouldn't notice any difference really with the spy master from what we used to have. And then what we could do is we could move somebody through to be a steward, which would probably be a good idea. Although actually this guy 16 stewardship, so actually no, we're going to get him. We're going to just get him and we're going to keep him there, and then we're going to focus on a different way for trying to expand in the coming episodes. So I'm going to leave it there for today, so thank you very much for watching. As always, do be sure to hit that subscribe button if you did enjoy the video. I've been Etharal here for EGN, and I shall see you next time.